as we said, the main issue, especially with the driver, okay, with the big head of the driver stuff, we want power with this. So we want the ball to go a long way, but in your case, we want the ball to not be curving off to the right. So the things you're doing in the golf swing to create power and to stop the ball curving off to the right actually reduce your power and cause the ball to curve to the right more. Okay? And that's the problem with the thing is when we try and fight that, it's like fighting an invisible man. You can't beat it because you're trying to do something that's actually impossible. And then you get to say, oh, you're trying too hard, Gary. Well, yeah, I'm trying too hard to do something I can't physically do. I'm trying to stop it go over there by doing this move. And as you'll see, we see on the camera a second, the move you're making is going to increase the likelihood, okay, of it going right. When you have the 8-iron in your hand in the warm-up swings, great hinge of the wrist there now. No sway off the golf ball, sort of pretty much staying on top of the golf ball. Nice hinge going back. Nice hinge going through. Beautiful. Okay, so at that speed with that club, we can stand there. Okay, yep, no problem at all. Box ticked. You can do that. The first 15 swings you made were lovely. I mean, some of the strikes on there was a different sound, different content, everything. Okay, then we start increasing the speed. I say to your 6-iron, your 5-iron, you went to pretty good. 3-wood hybrid. You were keeping them kind of on the fairway, okay? Yeah. The second we get to this one here, okay, this white-headed monster that we don't want to like, okay, what we see then out, we want power. So your way is starting to get power now. We get a bit of a sway off the golf. We start trying to turn more, okay? So we're swaying off the golf ball. And when you do that now, to complete your backswing, there's a lot of wrist hinge. That club face now is in a little bit of an open position, i.e. aiming to the right of target when it comes back to here. So to stop that club then hitting the ball to the right, what we try and do is we get to back here, we go pull, 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 pull. All the power now is coming from here. So this left elbow, left arm, left shoulder are pulling out the way. Hands now are way ahead of the golf club. As you come into golf club now, it's a bit higher on the club face, this one, okay? But as we swing through there now, this lifting sensation, I kill these lines, you can see the difference in these two swings here now. Yeah. If we looked at that one there, it looks as though the golf club weighs about 2 grams. That looks like you're swinging a really heavy weight on the end of your club, doesn't it? And this is the lightest club in the bag. But the way we're trying to get speed, the way we're trying to get power is by just sort of just heaving it. And again, like I said in your last lesson, because you've got that, your big upper body, your strength sort of out your arms, your chest, your shoulders, you're trying to utilise that as a power source. The problem is power comes in golf from here, in your hands. If your hands are just trying to lunge at the golf ball, it's never going to work. And what happens when people say, oh, when I swing it slower, the ball goes further, what's happening is you get to here now, the butt end of the golf club, or the club shaft, should I say, is aiming over here. As you go through here now, the butt end's aiming over there. But what you do when you swing the golf club through, okay, you come through here now, and the club now sort of heaving, it's just a bit of a lunge and a leaf. And close. Yeah, it looks as if there's a heavy club and you're trying to lunge it through, whereas this move here now, so the more we can practice this movement, whether it's with or without a golf club, just getting the thing of how that right arm works in its shoulder socket, how you're nice and relaxed there, good swish to the club. Because this 8-iron here, when you do the full swing, about 145 in total distance, your 6-iron you went about 160. Your driver vis-a-vis should therefore be about 230-ish, if not more. And then the best you're getting is about 200, but leaking off to the right. And when you try to increase that distance, because I think you know, well, if I'm in the same club as my mates on the irons and stuff, I'm 30 yards behind them, I'll try and whack it harder. Yeah. And in your head, the power source is going to come from there, and in your biceps, arms, shoulders, and back. So you just try and hit it hard, and that's when it all goes a bit to pot.
So I need to get the range to get really
well. I don't think you go through. I think the range will be good. Yeah. What I said to everyone who has lessons up, if you've got access obviously to a phone or a smartphone, if you go on the range, this is the lesson we're looking at today from what we call face on. Film some swings from face on. Just send them to me and say, what do you think, guys? Is it coming on? Am I doing it correct? Or if you are doing it correct, are you trying to do it the right way, or are you actually making another compensation to create that move? Because what I see a lot of times is guys go to range, spend hours and hours practicing if they do get that time, and actually ingrain another fault because they're trying to do something so much, they just battle it for 60, 70 golf balls.
Trying to make it feel natural. Like
exactly. And that's what I say. If you can just stand there and just get the feeling of how this right arm, I mean, as daft as it may sound, a really good practice for you to do to get the feeling of how this works here is hit a few shots with a tennis ball. Yeah. Hit a tennis ball with a tennis racket, so to say. Or just throw some balls under arm. Sounds daft, I know, but that kind of motion there is what we're doing. We're not going to try and lift it up. Yeah. But this move is very, very indicative of somebody trying to hit the ball further and the ball non-right. And that's basically what you're trying to go. Slice to the right, and then we try to hit it to the left there. Okay?
Yeah.
Good man. Well done, buddy.